Hello YouTube, welcome one and all, and welcome to two guys talking about what happened yesterday at E3.
Yes.
This is the third attempt at recording.
I was wondering if you were going to mention that.
Shadowplay just likes to switch the fuck off every now and at the moment, so I'm a bit pissed. Oh well, Microsoft, you're getting my ire. I apologise. Not necessarily your fault, but Todd Howard was showed up first on your show. Therefore, it deserves my ire. That lying toe rag. Anyway, jives and stabs.
Yes, Todd. Lie to me, Todd. Lie to me.
Give me your sweet little lies. Anyway, first up was a reveal of Starfield, an actual trailer instead of just the teaser trailer with the one thing.
No, I would say this is a reveal trailer.
Yeah, an actual...
What we got the first time was just a title.
the title trailer.
That's not a trailer. That's nothing. That's just a title screen.
Yeah. So from it was clearly Creation Engine.
Yes.
Like, I recognize that game style of like the way the assets look and that that's clearly Creation Engine. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, that's like Fallout 76's launch was that bad, and Bethesda's reputation as a whole means that I do not have confidence that this game's going to launch without a whole shit ton of bugs.
It's not gonna launch without
but
bugs. That game is
the
gonna
one
launch
thing
probably.
that's different between now and then is that Microsoft should put some quality control on this.
Oh yeah, I think Microsoft will. I think
so that it's not the complete, total, utter broken mess that Fallout 76 was. Todd, that's all your fault.
16 times the detail, mate.
Yeah.
16 times the detail.
16 times the detail. I dare you to blacklist me because I don't give a fuck because I'm too
Well, they don't even.
Yeah, you don't even know I exist, so
you
have to.
You got nothing to worry about.
You have to recognize. You have to be able to know I exist to blacklist me. So that's fine. Anyway, clearly it's clearly the sci-fi space setup.
Yeah. I like the idea. My worry with it though is for me, I'm looking at Starfield and then I'm looking at the Outer Worlds.
Yes. Also, let's be honest.
Is it going to be as good as the Outer Worlds? If
we're going story rating, 76, and because fantasy, in a sense that yes, you can write sci-fi the same way as you can write fantasy, but the last couple of games that Bethesda have released, I'll be honest, the story's not great. Like the main campaign is not great. I mean, hell, if you think about it, the main campaign for Skyrim, it's not best. It's not bad, but it's not one that it's like all the other little side stories that you remember the most.
I don't actually remember anything from Skyrim.
Well, to be honest, you'd need to be able to actually play the game.
I'd need the game to not break when I went into water.
And not break when you go in the water. You may then actually find I may
get addicted.
Yeah.
I may get addicted and be like, Skyrim, I finally understand.
Anyway, after Starfield was Stalker 2. So
Stalker 2 looks fantastic.
It does.
It looks fantastic.
It looks really, really good. It is for anyone who doesn't know, there is very familiar to Metro, but there's enough distinct differences.
Yeah, it's in the same vein as Metro, but
basically post-apocalyptic Russian.
Yeah,
Russian first-person shooter. Yeah, except this one has more in anomaly sort of thing.
Yeah, it's also a bit more open worldy than Metro.
Yeah, Metroid's more linear and story-driven. Stalker 2, they showed some gameplay,
it looks very, very good. Some
actual combat, even though it was pretty obvious the guy was in God mode.
I would argue that this was probably the best trailer of the night.
Possibly.
I think this is generally the best trailer of the night.
Possibly.
At least of one that showed actual gameplay.
I think it's the best trailer of Microsoft, easily. Easily the best Microsoft trailer.
Yeah.
There is one on the Square Enix that, depending on the way you look at it, yeah, you know what the one I'm on about.
I know.
Yeah. Anyway, so after Stalker 2, which also got a release date of the 20. Did we say about Starfield 11th of 11/22?
Yeah, 11.
November 2022. So that's just under a year and a half.
Yeah.
Stalker is the 28th of April 2022. So less than a year.
And that looks like it's going to be a timed exclusive for Xbox.
Yes. Which is, it's
Which is fine.
It's fine. Following Stalker 2 was Back for Blood, which is the spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead.
Yes.
Since Valve ain't giving us a new Left 4 Dead game, we might as well get some from this. Back for Blood. It looks actually quite interesting. Do you remember when Left 4 Dead was free for Christmas? I got Left 4 Dead 2 then, and I got everything. I don't know whether you got just the whole thing for free, or if you got just like
the base game.
Game, like without any of the expansions. Because I know I got the whole thing, so I got like the campaign, the Left 4 Dead 1 campaign as well, and all the characters from that. And it is, let's be honest, Left 4 Dead is still fun.
It's a fun game.
It is still a fun game, even when you're getting absolutely ruffle stomped by 3 tanks and. That's when you put mods in, though. To be honest.
Yeah.
The director's not that bad. But yeah, Back for Blood looks really interesting. They're gonna have their own version of the director. And they're going to have... they showed off a little bit of PvP. I think they went a little bit more in detail with their PvP in Warner Brothers' single thing that they've shown.
Yeah.
That was disappointing, which is why we're not talking about it, because it's just Back for Blood, basically.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
But that's got a release date of the 12th of October 2021. I think that's getting released on Xbox, PS, PlayStation, and PC. So I don't think that's a time.
Back for Blood.
Yeah.
It's a.
Don't think that's
it's a universal release.
Yeah. The thing is, I was like, Left 4 Dead was a Xbox console exclusive, so I wouldn't have been surprised if they.
I think they actually revealed. When they did reveal that, it was on the Sony thing.
It was on the Sony thing. So.
It'd be a bit weird if all of a sudden... I mean, they did it with Metro, so...
Yeah, Metro went to an Epic exclusive.
I mean, it's possible.
So it is possible. Following that was basically like a reveal trailer for a game called Contraband. From the looks of it, it's an open-world driving co-op game. From the looks of it, you're going to be like
smugglers
basically. Or gun runners or something like that. So, if you like that type of game,
didn't see any gameplay, so
it
is literally like
don't know how it's gonna play. Following that, a combination that, well, when you think about it, is like, wait, they waited this, they took this long to do this. Sea of Thieves is having a Pirates of the Caribbean crossover.
Yeah, I don't like it.
No, neither do I.
I don't like it at all. I think it's horrible.
I
saw Johnny Depp, and I was just like...
I heard his voice, and I was like, no, that can't be. No,
I saw Johnny Depp, and then I was like, this is just wrong. This feels wrong in every level.
It's just like...
It feels like Pirates of the Caribbean needs Sea of Thieves.
Rather than the other way around.
Rather than the other way around. But the other part of me is like, is there even a Pirates of the Caribbean movie coming, or is there?
I don't know.
I don't know about.
I don't know the reasoning behind this. I want to know the reasoning behind this because it is really.
I think what I want to know more is who approached who first.
Yes.
I feel like Disney may have approached them first.
Might have done, but then again, like Sea of Thieves, up until very recently, didn't have that much content. So...
Yeah, I know, but that's my point. Like, you've added all that stuff in. You don't need to add in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, I don't.
And it's a free. It's free, which means it's not going to be that big. There's not going to be a lot there. I can tell you that now.
Well, no. The thing is, the Sea of Thieves is a free to play.
No. The Pirates of the Caribbean stuff is free.
Yeah, free-to-play live service.
Yeah.
So it won't be that will make the money. It'll be the cosmetics. So you'll be able to get a Jack Sparrow costume.
Yeah.
Captain Barbossa costume. And
how much does Disney get out of this? This is my point.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just looking at it, I'm trying to figure out the justification apart from the fact that it's a pirate movie and a pirate game.
That's what I think's happened. Like Disney or Rare have gone to the other one and been like, "We've got pirates, you've got pirates. Let's put them all together." And it just doesn't feel like he didn't look like he belonged there.
No,
all the cutscenes.
I think the thing is like in the trailers, they basically stated like, yeah, he doesn't belong here. Like no one here belongs here. Also, the Flying Dutchman's in as well.
Yeah, David Jones.
So that's going to be probably
and the worst part of that is I can't remember who plays him in the movies. But it's not the same actor.
No.
His voice is very, very different.
Don't expect any of the voice actors. Like Johnny Depp feels like it's either someone being very, very close to him, which is props if it is, or they've taken a lot of B-roll.
No, right. It's somebody trying to be Johnny Depp impersonating Keith Richards.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah. Well, Jack Sparrow is basically Johnny Depp impersonating Keith Richards.
Yeah, but it's just sort of like, the voice is a bit off.
It does. It feels like the thing is, that it feels like they've took a lot of B-roll from stuff that never got into the movies and shoved us, basically put it together to make a story. That's a thing. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I'm going to be honest here, okay? And maybe I'm a little bit biased, but a One Piece crossover would have made more sense.
Oh, honest to God, like I think a One Piece crossover would blow fucking.
Sea of Thieves would just literally become the thing.
I generally think
maybe
Sea of Thieves crossover with One Piece would blow up like there's no fucking tomorrow.
I mean, hell, the whole thing about One Piece is pirates fighting pirates.
Exactly. That'd be. It might be down the line. You never know. I mean, it is Shueisha. Shueisha they're not exactly the nicest company to work with, but it's possible.
It's possible. I mean, let's all be honest. Disney ain't.
Yeah, Disney aren't exactly much better. So.
Yeah. So anyway, from that, good news, Xbox Game Pass fans. You got the Yakuza Saga. Well, Like a Dragon is also going to be on the Game Pass. Have fun with that.
That's a very good game to have for free. All of them are, to be fair. The entire series is just fantastic.
I know. Google keep going on about Stadia, even though it's literally on.
Being the Netflix.
Being the Netflix of game. No. Game Pass is becoming that. That's what basically is happening at the moment.
Actually, speaking of which, there are rumours that Netflix are actually looking to go into gaming.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's
don't.
Yeah, please don't.
License your stuff to people who know what they're doing. Following that announcement was some gameplay of Battlefield 2042.
Yeah, it looked alright. It looked good.
It looked actually pretty cool. The fact that you can actually switch attachments mid-battle is pretty
like on the fly.
On the fly is actually pretty cool. It was a lovely way they did it.
Yeah.
Ding, ding. When it's all in the ding, 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 ding. It's like this is the thing that is missing from Call of Duty.
Yeah, the little
Warzone is the lifts don't work.
Yeah.
It's like, just give me a working lift. Let me go in and go bum 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 bum.
Yeah, just stand there. Especially when all you can hear is like bullets going off everywhere, and then you're just in a lift listening to lift music.
Yeah. Just give me that scene. Give me that scene in Warzones, please. Do it, please. Anyway, but yeah, Battlefield 2042. It looks really, really cool.
We're probably actually gonna go over Battlefield mainly because in our last take we went into detail And I don't know about you, but I can't be bothered going into that much detail again.
Well, we'll run the whole thing through. Maybe not actually talk as much because we're kind of
the whole weather system thing though looks really cool.
It's the gimmick is like the trailer this time showed instead of a tornado, it showed what is in terms of weather.
A giant dust cloud.
A giant dust cloud, also known as a haboob.
Or if you know the meme, there's a meme of like a city. And then there's like a giant cloud with a dog's face. Basically that.
Yeah.
And it's coming.
But the actual term for the weather effect is called a haboob. And you don't want to be caught in those.
No.
They wreck shit. Lots of it. But yeah, so like the fact that it looks like the weather systems are going to absolutely just decimate everything is cool. I just hope that there's a multiple of weather effects that can affect a single map.
Yeah.
And like I want in a snow one a blizzard that turns visibility down to 0. Maybe if it's a mountainous snow one instead of a blizzard, avalanche, so that you can have an avalanche, a blizzard, nothing, and it just randomly picks one. Because it makes it more interesting. If you know the weather system's coming, it just gets boring. So I'm hoping it's not just like every time you're on this map, this weather effect's going to happen. I want that whole thing. Oh, am I getting a haboob? Am I getting a tornado? Am I getting a tsunami over there? Is a hurricane going to hit this island and turn everything into water? Therefore, we are all dying unless we're on that one skyscraper. To which we then went on and said, we want every single building destructible.
Yeah.
I want that massive city in the trailer to be nothing but rubble at the end. I want the ability to do that.
Yeah. But it's one to look forward to. It's like, I'm not a big fan, or I've never really been a big fan of Battlefield, because it's always I've always put it in like the same vein as Call of Duty, and I'm not a big COD fan.
Yeah.
So, but this one's got me interested.
Yeah. After Battlefield 2042 was... That's the thing. We haven't had anything for the next COD game.
Yet.
Yeah. That's true. But we haven't had anything yet.
That's true.
You would have expected something by now.
I mean, they showed off the new Warzone stuff at the Summer Fest, but other than that, they've not mentioned anything.
Anyway, following Battlefield was 12 Minutes. Which got a release date. Now 12 Minutes is a time loop game. It seems like there's a murder mysteries type thing going on.
No idea. To be honest with you, I have no idea what the hell's going on.
But it is very interesting. The art style is like top down and it looks really, really cool.
Yeah, it looks decent.
That's something to keep an eye on still. It's got a release date which is the 19th of August. So not that much longer away. Following 12 Minutes was Psychonauts 2.
Yes.
Which it still looks actually really, really cool.
And it's just basically the same gameplay
that
we've seen in the other trailers.
Yeah,
there's not really much new.
There wasn't anything massively new revealed. It was just like a little bit more of different levels and that, which is pretty cool. And maybe a little bit more hints to the story. And I'll have to admit, the joke in it was actually quite funny.
Yeah, the one near the end.
Yeah. I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
I'm going to forget that you said that.
Following that was Fallout 76. With the next expansion being the Steel Legion. To anyone who knows the lore of Fallout, the Steel Legion ain't a thing by the time of Fallout 76.
Yeah, I know.
They ain't a thing. They don't exist.
It's called a retcon, my friend.
It's called taking the fucking bullshit. And also then they showed a teaser for The Pit, which I think was from Fallout 3.
Yeah, it looks like it's like I think it's like a big. It's going to be like a dungeon sort of thing.
If I remember correctly, The Pit was pretty much that in Fallout 3. If I'm getting it right,
I can't remember. Honestly,
I don't think we've actually played The Pit because it was the DLC, and I didn't get the Game of the Year edition for.
Yeah, I didn't have.
Years later.
I only played the base game.
Following that was Elder Scroll Online with the new. Basically building up to the new.
Because Blood, whatever it's called, is out now.
Yeah.
The latest expansion.
And
so
the next one
basically
is
they're just
Oblivion.
No, that's what's in this one. They're dealing with Oblivion now, but it's like they're doing what most MMOs do, and they're just hyping up the rest of the story that's coming with the...
Yeah, basically they've got the end.
All the updates that are coming, they're basically just dealing with that.
I mean, Elder Scrolls, for some reason, it keeps going. Just keeps going.
It's the MMO that's there.
Yeah.
Like, I think I've only watched one streamer ever stream the Elder Scrolls. I've never met anybody that wants to play it. I've never talked to anybody that wants to play it.
It exists, and people.
But it's a thing.
People play it.
To be fair, it's all right. It's not on the same level as like WoW or
Final Fantasy 4.
But it's a decent one. It's a decent MMO.
The last time you played it was years ago as well.
Oh, I played the base game and I only use my style. I just don't have time.
So, following that, we had Party Animal. Now, there are some people's lawyers that may be getting interested in this one.
Yeah. It's just fucking Gang Beasts.
It is literally Gang Beasts.
It's Gang Beasts.
The only difference is they seem to have weapons and they're animals instead of people. That's it. They literally they move, fight, and the maps look very.
Oh, when we saw it, we thought it was like Gang Beasts 2 or maybe DLC.
Yeah.
For the game.
I literally thought it was something to do with Gang Beasts. I didn't think it was an actual new IP. But Party Animals coming apparently.
I am disappointed though that they had all these animals.
No panda.
They didn't have a panda in there, but they had a punk pig, and I was just like, hold on, you can have a punk pig, but you can't have a panda. You couldn't have put a panda in there?
No.
Come on, what's wrong with you?
I don't think there was any bears.
There was no bear.
And I'm like, you do know black bears and brown bears can really actually.
They're really big.
They're really big. Following that was the announcement that Hades is coming to Xbox. I'm just going to say
That's fine.
Play Hades.
Yep.
Play it.
It's worth it.
Do it. Now.
It's probably going to be on the Game Pass, so if it's free, definitely
do it now. Do it. Do it now. Anyway, following that was Somerville. I'm trying to remember what that one was about. Oh, Somerville was the alien invasion type thing where there was a dog, and we were worried that the dog was going to die.
Oh yeah, it was gameplay. It was like you were running. It was like a It looked like a puzzle game.
Yeah, it starts like it's an adventure game was probably wrong. I got very colourful Limbo vibes.
Yeah, you were like running.
And I think the gist is that there's an alien invasion, and you and your family are literally running for your lives. And
it's
and there was a dog. So
if you've ever seen War of the Worlds, it's the Tom Cruise one. It's pretty much that, except
your house is not going to survive.
Your house is not going to survive. No,
your house is not going to survive. Following Somerville was Halo.
It looked alright.
It looked better. The problem is that they didn't show much in the way of actual gameplay.
Yeah, we saw.
The only thing we saw gameplay wise was the multiplayer,
which looks alright.
Which is fine. The model for the Spartan model, aka the Master Chief. There wasn't anything wrong with that. That wasn't the problem. The problem was with all the blooming enemies.
Yeah,
that was the issue. Like the only view you could have ever seen them they were literally far away in tiny little things. So I want to give them the benefit of the doubt and say they've done some work and made it better, but we won't know until it comes out now. I think, because they gave a release date of holiday 2021. Granted, that's not an official set in stone. Get it out there. It could change, but I have a feeling for Christmas 2021 it's going to be released. Following that was a release date for Diablo 2 Remastered. the 23rd of September 2021.
Which is...
What a lot of people are saying is what's really impressive is that they've updated the graphics but kept the core gameplay the same. Like apart from the graphics, you don't realize you're playing a remastered version. It feels like Diablo 2.
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit disappointed when I saw it because I already thought it was out on consoles. I didn't know it wasn't out on consoles.
Yeah, it's not.
So it was there, and then it shows up, and I generally thought when the letters came up and everything, I thought, oh my god, are they showing Diablo 4? And then I saw the actual gameplay and I was like, oh no, it's just Diablo 2. I was a little bit disappointed. But
the thing is, some people still swear Diablo 2 is the best one of the
I don't
series.
really care.
So, but anyway, 23rd of September, Diablo 2 for you Xbox players. I think the PlayStation 4/5 is getting
It's probably the same day.
Then came a game I didn't think was coming. A Plague Tale Requiem. So a sequel to a Plague Tale. Now, first things first, Plague Tale is a really good game.
It's a very good stealth game.
It's a very good stealth game. It is. The story is actually really, really good, and the characters you really get behind them. So I'm happy that it gets a sequel because it deserves one. I apologise for my squeaky chair, but you're just going to have to live with it. And it's going to be really, really interesting. This helicopter now shows up. I can't shut the window. I can't shut my window. It's too hot. But anyway, Plague Tale Requiem looks really, really cool. And I think, the developers behind them deserve like a little bit of hype pushed for this. Because I feel the first game got some credit, but not enough that it deserved. Following that, we had more for Far Cry 6, which actually was what we've already seen. Nothing really new.
Yeah.
And then came another sequel that I'm pleasantly surprised for. Slime Ranchers 2.
Slime Rancher 2.
That cute, adorable game is getting a sequel. And so it should. It's an adorable little game.
It's a good little chill-out game.
It is.
It really is a good chill-out game.
And let's all be honest, those little slimes are just so snuggable and huggable.
Yeah. You just want to give them a hug.
Yeah.
And pat them on the head.
Next up was, I want to say Shredders. But I can't remember what that was.
Oh well.
Yeah, this is the problem with
this is the problem with Xbox.
Like,
they just.
It's like I've still got another 10 games to go through, and we spent like half an hour talking about this, and we've not gone into detail on any of them because there wasn't many details to go into. But anyway, so I can't remember what that game was. I apologise, but it got a December 21st release date. Atomic Heart. That was a teaser for that one. Atomic Heart was shit. Hold on. I want to have a look.
You know what we're gonna have to do next time, aren't you? Before we record,
we're gonna have to actually.
We're gonna have to just rewatch the thing so we can be like, right.
There was a game. It's after Atomic Heart, the one I was thinking of. But Atomic Heart was that Russian anime type music.
Yes!
That's Atomic Heart.
Yeah, that's another Russian post-apocalyptic game.
It looks weird, let's be honest.
It looks very weird.
I think a lot of it is not actual final product, because the animations look a bit off.
Maybe.
Like they were... It's one of those where it's like, it's too smooth, do you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not looking at something that's interacting with something, I'm watching something play.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. But like the concept looks weird. It's a shooter.
Again, it's a Russian post-apocalyptic game.
Except just batshit crazy from the looks of it. So maybe something to keep your eye out on. Following that was a pixel art game that looks really good. Now this is Replaced, and it's pixel art in the way that it's like the hyper detailed pixel art.
Yeah. Like
it looks really, really, really cool. And the animations are fluid as hell. Like they are platinum level fluidity.
Yeah.
They are. It is that. I mean, looks really, really cool. But again, we just got like the release trailer, or the reveal trailer. Sorry.
Yeah.
But it does look really cool, really interesting. I definitely want to keep my eye on that one. Following that was Grounded.
Yeah, we're going to get expansion.
There's going to be an expansion for that. They're going to add more spiders.
And apparently a lot of people are asking for seating.
Yes, apparently a lot of people ask for seating. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I would have wanted more content. But you know, some people are having fun with it, and clearly they're going to start adding more stuff to it. I mean, like achievements. Holy moly!
I know. I did like that they joked. They did a whole joke for the entire trailer that we didn't have anything in the original release, but here's everything now.
Yeah.
Like I like the fact that they actually
they openly admitted it. Yeah. Following that was the announcement that Among Us is coming to Xbox,
which was a given considering that it's coming to
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
15 people lobbies.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know 15 people.
I know. That's terrifying.
Well, I don't think I have 15 people that I like.
Like enough to accuse of being an alien.
Yeah.
An imposter. Yeah. It is interesting that they're going to be adding stuff that's been created in the modding community. Like there's going to be a sheriff role. So yeah, there's some exciting stuff for Among Us, and it's nice to see a game that has been literally just left in the doldrums for 2 years and then just exploded, and the company going, holy shit. What do we do now? Do we continue on with the sequel?
I just like the little crossover they did with Henry Stickmin.
Henry Stickmin, yeah.
Oh,
with the airship.
So good.
It's amazing. It is just absolutely amazing. It's fantastic. Following Among Us was Elydia Heroes and Elydia Chronicles Rising, which is clearly Xbox's attempt to get into the Japanese market.
Yeah, it looked kind of like, if you've ever watched any of the trailers for the old Legend of Heroes games, so like the Trials of Cold Steel, and all that sort of, it kind of in that vein sort of looks like it's going to be something like that.
Yeah, it does look like that. You know what? They're like Lost Odyssey. Their first like attempt at a JRPG.
Yeah, it was like Lost Odyssey and Blue Dragon.
And Lost Odyssey. Lost Odyssey has a bit of a cult following.
Yeah, it's not a bad game.
It's not. It's very depressing.
Yeah. I
can tell you this now. It is very depressing. So you know, don't go into it in a downward mood. Don't do that. It's not good.
I just don't go into it at all because you just come out horrible.
Following that was The Ascent, which I'm trying to remember what the hell was in that. And I can't remember. This is every year with Xbox we do this.
Yeah, I think next year we're gonna have to be professional and rewatch the Xbox one.
Even then, like I guarantee we'll still forget some because some of them were in like for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, they weren't like. If I remember correctly, The Ascent wasn't there for very long.
No,
I think it was like 15 seconds of something.
After that was Age of Empires 4.
Yeah.
So the Xbox is getting that.
There you go. You've got a reason to buy an Xbox now.
Potentially, yes.
Although it'll probably come on PC, so you can just get it on PC.
As I was saying, it's going to be on PC.
Although
anyway.
you probably might have to buy it on the Microsoft Store.
Possibly.
So it might be easier just to buy it on Xbox.
and then speaking of sequels that we're presently surprised about, following Age of Empires 4, and this was by far one of the funniest trailers.
Oh,
The Outer Worlds 2!
Yes.
It's a reveal trailer, but by God did they break the fourth wall with it.
The thing is, it was a real trailer and they knew it was a reveal trailer. It was just sort of like, yeah, this is a stupid trailer that doesn't need to be here, but hey, here it is.
Following Outworlds 2, Flight Simulator. Now, I don't know if it's already out on the Xbox, but it's apparently coming to the Xbox if it isn't already. And there's going to be a Top Gun crossover.
It's pretty cool.
You know, flight simulators and jets. what is there not to like?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Following that was a Forza Horizon 5.
Which,
They,
if I'm honest,
again, like last year, spent way too much time.
yeah, it went on way too long. Like, there was no need. I think
They went on. This is the thing, right? Right. Here's the thing, right? Racing games are all about going across the track, or going along the race course, or whatever you're doing, as fast as you can.
Well, this is the thing. That's why Forza Horizon isn't about that. It's more about just like going from one area of a country and driving however far.
Yeah, I know, but like you do it as fast as you possibly can.
Yeah, you can do if you want, but you don't have to. That's the thing.
Yeah, but it's a racing game. That's the whole point of a racing game.
You see, this is the thing. I think.
Right. No, the point I'm trying to make is that they spent like a good 10 to 15 minutes basically going on about how detailed the map, the like rocks and the grass and all that. So I'm like, and then instantly went into a race mode, and I'm like, yeah, I can see all that detail through all that motion blur. That's great. I mean, look at it all. Look at all that detail. Through 15 layers of grease. Yeah, they spent too long on this. I'm sorry, they did. They really did spend too long on this. But from that, they went on to Redfall. And I think Forza Horizon had bored me that much. Which is going to be set in Mexico, by the way. So, you know.
You go for all you Mexicans out there.
I can't remember what Redfall's about.
Is Redfall the last one?
Yes.
Redfall's the new arcane game. The game that I went, hello!
Yes!
It's the vampire game.
It's the psychic
It generally looks like it's going to be the reason I buy an Xbox Series X.
Yes.
It looks very cool. I mean, it was just a reveal trailer, no gameplay. But I liked what I saw.
Yeah.
If those abilities are what you can do in game, I'm definitely down. And I'm a big arcane fan, so I'm in this for the long haul.
So, from that, thankfully, or unthankfully, depending on your way you're looking at it, Square Enix's was not that big. But they started off, in my opinion, with the best, if not one of the best, trailers of the day. Guardians of the Galaxy. I never thought I would be saying this.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, the thing that they've nailed from what they showed, the banter between the characters is...
It's on point.
On point. Because they just never...
They don't shut
up.
Which,
and if you watch the movies...
If you've watched the movies and if you've ever read the comics, that's exactly what they do.
They never shut up. You think Deadpool fucking talks. Dear God, the banter between any of the Guardians, I mean any of them, and it's not going to be just the movie ones. I actually kind of like the designs that they've come from. They've gone from a more comic book style.
Yeah, what it generally looks like is that they've kind of like tried to get like a little bit of the comic book style and a little bit of the movie style, and
but put it together, but
together.
put their own twist on it.
Yeah.
Like it's not like Avengers where they look like stunt doubles of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah,
like they do have their own uniqueness to them.
Also, when they talked, it actually sounded like they were talking to each other.
Yeah.
Unlike in Avengers, where it just sounds like somebody's just talking at a microphone.
Yeah.
And then somebody else is also talking to a microphone.
Yeah. Like I say, there's the actual banter. There is actual banter between them. And it is really impressive. I'm really looking for it. I think you said it, it's almost as if they basically went for a non-serious Mass Effect.
Yeah, but it does seem like that because they've got in like choices.
Yeah, they've got choices that seem to have an effect on like the team dynamic, and they've got a doggo with a spacesuit, so we all know who's getting that, who's going to be part of our team.
The doggo,
of course, because it's a doggo. And then they actually showed some gameplay. Now, granted, the frame rate did die a couple of times.
Yes, during combat.
I'd rather them show us that than show bullshit and then the release being
Awful.
Anyway, yeah, I really dig the designs for all of them. They look really, really cool and unique, and you can clearly tell, like, yeah, it's Gamora, but it is the game version of Gamora.
Rocket looks badass.
Rocket looks amazing.
Rocket looks great. Same with Groot as well. Groot looks really cool.
Groot looks cool. Drax looks hilarious. Oh my god, whoever they've got to voice Drax is just like, oh my god, I didn't realize like someone could do basically what Dave Bautista does for Drax.
Almost as good as Dave Bautista.
Yeah, it's almost as good.
It's almost as good.
I mean, you can't because you're not Dave Bautista. But yeah, like I know we're saying like they haven't gone for the movie, and I think that's a good thing they haven't, because we've all seen what has happened with Avengers, and it looks like an actually fun game.
Yeah, it does.
And they've got like the combat involves like commands and combos and like team ups and all that, and it looks really, really cool. And also rock music hits when you go into a super.
Yeah, like basically the super goes. It's basically just Peter putting
Star-Lord's
his Walkman in and then just playing a song.
Star-Lord's ultimate is him plugging his Walkman in. It's great. It's fantastic.
And then everybody gets like a power up. It's basically that. I will admit it does look good, and it's out in October.
26th of October, which is the one thing that concerns me because the game didn't look polished enough.
I am expecting a delay.
Day.
I'm expecting a delay.
And I'm fine with that if that's the case, because I want that game to be as good as it possibly can. I want that game to be as good as it possibly can. Like it's one of the few Marvel games that I genuinely didn't realize I wanted, but now do.
Yeah.
So anyway, following that, we had Final Fantasy 1 to 6, which are getting released on mobile.
Well, they're getting updated, so they're going to be in like HD. They're going to be nice HD pixel art sort of thing.
And then you're going to put them on mobile.
And unfortunately,
you're going to put them on tiny screens.
It's on Steam as well.
It's on Steam as well.
Which I'm kind of gutted about, because I was like, wow, if they're doing this, they could release these on Switch. Which is what I thought was going to be happening, but no, it's just mobile, which is kind of gutting. But
it's like, why do you want it on that such a small screen?
I would not be surprised if maybe 6 months down the line we get them released on Switch as a collection.
Yeah. So
much like the Final Fantasy VII stuff that's out, because they showed off First Soldier as well.
Yeah,
they didn't show off the Final Fantasy VII game.
No, they didn't. That was clearly very, very early build though. So
maybe
I don't think if they haven't got anything new to show us, then they probably won't. But yeah, Final Fantasy 1 to 6. I mean, I'm not going to say no to 6.
I'm not going to say no to any of them.
Or any
Three's
of them.
Really good.
Three is actually really decent. And 6 is still arguably one of the best ones of the entire series in its entirety. So, yeah.
I mean, it's no 9, but
that will be a fight that will go down in the end.
I don't care. Like, bring it.
Following that was obviously another look at the Legend of Mana, the remaster.
Yes, it looks good.
It looks really, really, really good. We then got Avengers. Nothing new. Apart from we actually got part of the Wakandan campaign show.
Yeah, we actually saw
Claw
a bit of
seems to be the main villain, and I'm like,
well, that was a given. It was always going to be Claw. To be fair, it could have been worse. They could have put AIM. They could have shoved AIM in there.
That is very true. It could have been AIM, but I'm literally like, why?
My disappointment in the Wakanda thing so far is we're only getting what looks to be like we're only getting Black Panther.
Yeah.
And I can understand that, okay, you're getting we're getting characters for free, in a sense. Right? And I get that. But, like, this is supposed to be like a major expansion, and we're only getting one character.
Yeah.
You don't want to give us, I don't know, like Doctor Strange, since that movie's coming out soon. Or
Moon Knight, since
there's a TV series coming.
Or
you don't want to give us Falcon or Winter Soldier. You know, since that, or Scarlet Witch.
Yeah. Couldn't give us one of those. No.
You don't want to give
No.
any of those.
No.
But hey, it is what it is. Maybe they'll come later on.
I noticed though there was still not a release date for Wakanda.
No, there still wasn't a release date.
No. And I'm like, you're running out of time, Avengers. You're on life support right now. Then they showed the Hitman mobile game. Again, no actual gameplay.
Well, yeah, it's a AR game.
Yeah, it's augmented reality, so there's not really. Following that was Nier Reincarnated,
which is a mobile game, but I'm paying close attention to it.
Yeah,
I am a Nier fan.
They then showed their mobile gachas.
Yeah, the Final Fantasy Brave Exorcus.
And Brave Exorcus, which I'm so glad I haven't downloaded that. So glad, because yeah, I'd be. And then, as you stated, they showed the Battle Royale. Nothing really new there. Then Babylon's Fall.
This looks awesome.
Which is a multiplayer Platinum game.
It's Platinum's new game.
4-player.
And basically, if anybody has ever watched Tower of God,
yeah, they seem to have taken heavy influence.
It seems to be that. It seems to be like you go up this tower, and you have to survive challenges and that sort of stuff, and the story is revolving around that. But yeah, it looks cool. It's Platinum, so I mean, if anybody's ever played Bayonetta...
Yeah. My one concern is that the words live service were mentioned, and Square Enix are not, at the moment... Their
one live service is not very good.
Their live services at the moment are...
It's not very good.
How shall I put it? Shit.
I was being polite.
I was
being polite.
I wasn't.
But the thing is, I think the thing that it's got going for this is that it's Platinum.
Platinum's combats are the Masters of Combat, so there's going to be... It depends on how they do the live service.
So we've gone from a helicopter to an ice cream man.
Yes. It's too warm to close the window. You're going to have to live with it. Anyway, after that was Life is Strange. True Colours.
Yeah, basically they showed off the remaster.
Oh god,
which looks literally no different. Maybe the colours are a little bit brighter.
That's
but other than that,
that is literally that's all I can see.
This is one of those games that does not need a remaster.
No, it doesn't.
But then they went into True Colours. Shout out to that.
Yep.
And it pretty much, again, nothing really new here.
No.
It pretty much just...
we are interested in the fact that it's a murder mystery.
Yeah, that's just...
But that's what's hooked us. They've done a poor job of explaining how her powers work. Because she's an empath, so she can feel other people's emotions.
Yeah, but apparently the only way you're going to solve the murder is by using her power. And it's like, but she's
well, it's clear, right? The thing
by
is,
the looks of things, it's like her power because she can. It's more than just she can feel other people's feelings. She can maybe access their memories through their feelings.
Yeah, she can access what's causing those feelings, sort of thing. So she has a little bit of telepathy with it. And that was pretty much it. There wasn't really much in more detail. And the last thing was Stranger of Paradise.
A Final Fantasy Origin game, which is the action RPG game.
Yeah, and apart from
spin-off.
Here's let's all be honest. I was kind of disappointed in it. Style-wise, it screams to every single edgelord in the world.
Oh my god, I saw it. I was just like, this is amazing. The amount of times they said chaos in that one trailer, I was just like, yes,
chaos.
Just take that and inject it into my veins, please. This is fantastic.
I will kill chaos.
I loved it, every second of it.
Yes.
I mean,
here we are, the Warriors of Light. I hate the fact that he looks too much like thingy from Final Fantasy 15.
Prompto.
Yeah, he looks too much like Prompto, and I like Prompto, so fuck off.
Yeah, he looks like Prompto, but with pink hair.
With pink hair and a much more annoying attitude.
Yeah. And we saw bits of gameplay. It's been made by Team Ninja.
Yes.
Who made the Neo games.
Yes.
And I like Neo. Neo's very good game. So that was the ice cream van, just in case anybody wants to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Although there has been problems with the demo that's out. It's corrupted people's
Oh, lovely.
save files and stuff like that. So yeah, it's not been a great launch of the demo.
Great. That bodes well for the rest of the game.
But
that was it. It was very.
I just loved it. The whole thing was cringe. The entire thing was cringe. I loved it.
Yeah, there wasn't anything new to get really hyped out about.
Babylon's Fall was the one that I got hyped over.
That's because it's platinum.
Babylon's Fall and
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy and Redfall from the Xbox thing.
Yeah.
Was the stuff that I kind of got hyped for.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Yeah, it was especially Square Enix. Even though I wasn't expecting a lot, I kind of went, really? Is that all? Nothing?
I was expecting maybe nothing new for Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Mm-hmm.
But I was expecting maybe like just a confirmation like thing. You know, like, yeah, we are working on it, here's the title. You know how like big companies do that.
Yeah.
I was expecting something like that.
No.
But we didn't get that.
No.
And I wasn't really, to be fair, I wasn't really expecting huge announcements.
Yeah.
I mean, even when they said, "Oh, Square Enix is going to be here," I was generally a little bit surprised.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, well, what do they have?
Yeah, the big thing they're gearing up for is at the end of the year for
Final Fantasy 14, and they've already done their big thing.
Yeah, I think we won't get anything for a remake until after 14 launches.
Yeah, it's probably going to be next year, and there's the ice cream van again.
As it goes away. Anyway, but that'll be it for this video. It was.
Was there anything you were hyped up for?
Guardians. I think it's because I didn't realise I wanted Guardians of the Galaxy. That's the thing that, like, it's one of those where, like, I didn't even know it was in existence, and now that I know, and it, like, the thing is, the banter is so on point. It's so good. Like, it is literally like you are watching a group of people talk to each other.
Yeah.
Which, in a game, especially in a Marvel game, is weird. In a good way. But anyway, that'll be it for this video.
It's Take-Two and Capcom tonight.
Yes.
So that, to be fair, tomorrow's chat might be a small one, because I don't imagine them being big.
Well, apart from
videos.
apart from NBA and Grand Theft Auto, and every now and then Red Dead, what the fuck did Take-Two ever promote?
Well, there is the rumours of Bioshock 4.
Yeah, but it's not being made by...
It's Take-Two. It's Take-Two the publishers.
Yes, Take-Two are the publishers, but it's not being made by the guy that made Bioshock.
Yeah, I know, but Take-Two will still big it up, because it's Bioshock.
Yeah. That is very true. Anyway, pardon me. I think that's me. That's talking about Take-Two. It's making me yawn. Thank you for watching this video, whoever does. If you have anything you're excited for, by all means, leave it in the comments below. And we'll see you in the next videos. Until then, toodles.
Bye now.